Well, hello everyone. This is an all signs reading. Timestamps will be in the description box. The question that we are asking today is, why haven't they reached out? Okay, why haven't they reached out? So, of course, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. For those of you who don't know this, I have a link in my description box of how to get a free birth chart so that you know all your zodiac placements for when you watch me and other tarot readers. Also down in the description box is updated information on how to book personal readings. So you can see all of that, as well as my Instagram information and my Facebook link, okay? And, of course, all kind of other useful information that I think may be of help to you guys. It's all linked down below. All right, if you haven't already done so, subscribe and join my family. And make sure, even if you have subscribed, that you update your notifications. I think they got recalibrated recently, so sometimes we have to do that. So at any rate, we are going to start with Aries. All right, Aries gang, the question is this. Why haven't they reached out to my Aries? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Why haven't they reached out? Let's take a look, Aries. Let's get some information for you. Get some information for my Aries gang. All right, one cut's going to do it. There we go. All right. Okay, well, okay. In a nutshell, for whatever reason, Four of Wands in the reverse, it to them has kind of lost their spark, okay? It's kind of like just gone dormant, kind of lost interest for whatever reason. Okay, you have the Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse. And then you also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Both of those kind of speak to, and I'm not saying this is true, I'm saying this is their perception. For whatever reason, they felt like there was really not, there was no value in it. And maybe, you know, because you've got these pentacles, you may have had some impatience here. You may have also had somebody that was looking for something of a financial nature, okay? You may have even had a homosexual on your hands and kind of thing. But that's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah. All right. So very conflicted in this thing too. I do think they're outgrowing some of it, but there probably were outside influence. You may have had a third party in this situation. All right, Knight of Pentacles, there again speaks to not being worth your time. One comes up in reverse. You got Three Pentacles cards here. I think money for many of you probably had a lot to do with this, okay? And for whatever reason, they lost interest. So that's kind of what I'm getting for my Aries gang as it relates to your person. All right, Taurus. Hey, Taurus, how are you guys doing? So, why has your person not reached out? Why has your person not reached out, Taurus? Let's take a look, Taurus gang. Let's take a look. Why has your person not reached out for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? One more cut. All right. Some of the same cards, some not. You know, the thing is this. Right now, things feel stuck. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, okay? And you got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, okay? But then you got the Knight of Cups in the upright, which kind of indicates that they may at some point kind of come around on this thing, Taurus. We're going to delve into that just a little bit. But there was a point in time where they were kind of stuck in there and looking at whether or not they felt like it was worth it, okay? Kind of interesting. This is not what I really, yeah. Again, I think they have been in limbo and kind of debating this thing, feeling stuck. That's what I get. Yeah, but, you know, and maybe there were some outside influences, but maybe they're going to overcome them. Maybe that's why this Five of Wands came up in the reverse, okay? But, you know, I mean, I think it's going to be in and out. You got the Knight of Cups here. You got the Knight of Pentacles, though, in the reverse. It speaks to it not being worth your time. They may very well come back in, but I think they're going to vanish just as soon as they come back in. Okay, it's probably going to be an in and out thing and probably leave you kind of feeling in limbo as well. So that very well may be why we got that Hanging Man card, okay? But you got the Tower in reverse. So, I mean, again, I think things are up and down. Yep. And at the end of the day, Seven of Swords, it's going to not go like you. This indicates a lack of success when it comes up in this card, okay? Many times. So that's kind of where I am on things with my Taurus gang. I mean, yeah, Two of Wands. Okay, again, very stuck and not making a decision when this comes up in the reverse, okay? Very stuck in the decision-making process, okay? Confusion. Okay, so I think many of them are confused, and I think you're going to have a lot of in and out with this person if you allow it. I'm just going to say, whether you allow it, I can't say. Certainly, you know what my advice would be on that, but I won't go down that path because we are doing a quick snapshot. Gemini gang, how are my Gems? How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good week so far. Okay, the weather is a little frightful outside where I am, and I'm very thankful that I don't have to get out and drive today. Very, very thankful for that. And I'm also thankful that it's not torrential snow like so many of my friends north of me. It is pouring down rain, but not snow. But okay, Gems. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Gems. Why Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why has your person not reached out, Gemini? Let's find out. Some of the same cards. Okay, for whatever reason, they've lost interest. Seven of Wands. They just don't have a lot of motivation in this. And honestly, I think they're kind of in limbo about this. And, you know, High Priestess reverse can certainly speak to being overly withdrawn in this thing, okay? And, yeah, to the point of being too withdrawn. And, you know, that has some commonality with the other cards that you pulled here, Gemini. Page of Pentacles in reverse, okay? There's a lot of doubt here. Okay, I think they think you should make the first move too. That can speak to that, okay? There's some conceit sometimes with that Seven of Wands when that comes out in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse can speak to thinking they're owed something. And, of course, can speak to immaturity as well. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. Kind of same story. Really, you know, just kind of in denial, I think, too, for some of them. It can speak to that. Yeah, Five of Cups, okay? But in reverse, I think many of you are feeling kind of heartbroken about this thing, but you're going to learn that this probably is going to be a bullet dodged. Okay, Gemini, that's what I see on this thing. The seemingly worst thing ever sometimes leads to the best. And that's what this card means. It is, you know, when it comes up in reverse, it is liberation from a bad situation. The card of dodged bullets, Gemini, for lack of better explanation there. So I think for you, I think you are better off to just kind of ease along, okay? All right, Cancer. Cancer gang. What's up with my Cancerian friends? My watery Cancer friends. How are you guys doing? Why haven't they reached out? Why haven't they reached out? Why haven't they reached out, Cancers? Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One cut. There we go. All right. So, for whatever reason, there's a lot of doubt. They have a lot of self-doubt. You've got the King of Wands here in the reverse. Certainly can speak to can speak to indecision, can speak to controlling. I'm going to go with indecision for the most of you, okay? They don't really feel like it's their job to reach out, that you should reach out for whatever reason, okay? They don't feel like it's their responsibility. But they are in victim mentality for what it's worth. There are outside influences on this thing, too. I think they're getting past it, but it's there. Certainly can speak to third parties for what it's worth. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, this probably seems like what you think you want, Cancer, but and I think this is true for them, at least. Okay, they felt like you were what they wanted, but then at the end of the day, for whatever reason, they lost interest and they realized that you were not what they wanted at all. Okay, shame on them for not seeing your value. I'm just going to call that out. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Honestly, their perspective, their view is really not on point. They're not being objective. And I really think what I'm getting from this Cancer is they're just not kind of giving you a fair shake. I think they're stuck in indecision. I think they're kind of in victim mentality on something from the past that probably doesn't have a darn thing in the world to do with my Cancer game. We got the Knight of Cups that can speak to that. So, you know, and they're not being very objective about the situation and looking at you as an opportunity, but you may want to thank your lucky stars on that one. 3 of Cups in reverse too, okay, certainly speaks to, you know, a lack of interest, okay, and probably would be very hurtful if they actually, if something did start up. So again, you know, we don't have the card of dodged bullets here like we did for my gems, but I'm getting that overwhelming for you, Cancer. So with that being said, let's move along to my Leo friends. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why have they not reached out? Why have they not reached out to my Leo friends? Why have they not reached out to my Leo friends? Why have they not reached out to my Leo friends? We go Leo. All right, 2 cuts. Here we go. They're very withdrawn. Okay. All right, so here's the thing. I think, it's kind of funny you pulled your own card, the Leo card, the Strength card, but you also pulled Scorpio energy for what it's worth. But I think really, in their mind at least, or this could actually be the case, if it did come to fruition, it would end just as quick as it started. Death card, okay? They're very withdrawn, okay? And, you know, for what I kind of see the Strength card as being a card of you stepping into your own power and kind of going your way. And, you know, just, yeah, okay, they lost interest. Boom. 4 of Wands reversed, okay? The whole thing just went dormant on them. They just lack of a spark whenever that 4 of Wands comes in reverse, okay? You know, I think you probably are very fond of them, okay? You may be dealing with an Aries. I think you'd really hope for something more. I really do. Some of you may have actually divorced from this person too. I'm kind of getting that because this can be a marriage card. Temperance in the reverse, okay? Some of you are kind of feeling pretty apathetic, or either they are, but somebody has given up on the situation entirely when this comes up, okay? And probably not doing energy work, you know, and such, not going inside. This is... this probably involved children. I think you do look, yeah, I think you do. I'm right on this, Leo, what I said a while ago. I think you wanted this to really work out. And you've got a lot of nostalgic memories from this, okay? And that's fine. You know, every situation had its good points. Otherwise, you know, what would we have been there for that length of time in the beginning? And you may have had children with this person, okay? But at the end of the day, I think you're kind of called to go and, you know, find your own spiritual muscles in this thing. Yeah, because there's a lot of anger issues here. Could be a distance involved here. Change of home. I think many of you Leos were talking about somebody that you were in a long-term commitment with and it went by the wayside. That's what I'm getting overall from this thing, okay? And I think it really broke your heart. I'm just going to call it like I see it. All right, Virgos. Virgo gang. What's up, Virgos? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why have they not reached out? Why have they not reached out? Why have they not reached out to my Virgo friends? Why have they not reached out? Let's take a look. All right, so you may be dealing with a Taurus or a fire sign or Earth, but okay, for whatever reason, they were in it for the money. I'm just going to tell you that right off the bat. But at the end of the day, they're kind of stuck in a decision-making process and not wanting to make a commitment here, okay? Could be a commitment phobe even, okay? But I kind of think that they were looking to my Virgo to, you know, fulfill some kind of financial need, maybe a roof, you know, but they are very focused on a past heartbreak. Probably had nothing to do with you, okay? And this could speak to it being, you know, something that would have come to an end with you anyway. Okay, Page of Wands in the reverse certainly speaks to worried about other people's opinions. So that could very well have put this person in an indecisive situation. You know, but at the end of the day, they weren't really in it for the long haul anyway. Could be a commitment phobe, like I said, Virgo. Yeah, Two of Swords here. Stalemate and roadblock. There's something they're not seeing too. Okay, maybe they don't see your value. Okay, I get that too. But a lot of conflict in their life. Queen of Pentacles. You may have been dealing with somebody who had some sort of addiction. Lack of discipline sometimes when that Queen of Pentacles comes up. They don't see your value or any value in this either. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting, Virgo, for your person. I know that was a lot of storylines, but you know what? I'm reading for a lot of people. So, okay. Libra gang. Libra gang, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Why has your person not reached out, Libra? Why has your person not reached out? Let's take a look. Why has your person not reached out, Libra? One more for my Libra gang. Cards are going nuts. Maybe we got a strong message coming for my Libras. All right. All right. Let's see. You may have been dealing with an Aries. Whoo! Third party all day long for many of you. Heartbreak Hotel. You may or may not have known about it. All right. This person is up and down. Very wishy-washy. Unstable. Comes across really, really solid, but at the end of the day, a lot of self-doubt and indecision. Certainly can speak to arrogance, conceited, thinks that, you know, they're all that in a bag of chips kind of thing, but at the end of the day, just not so much, okay? But very wishy-washy here. 1 minute they're in, 1 minute they're out. Okay, they don't know what they want. And certainly debating between options here, okay? That's what I get for you, Libra gang. I think there was a third party. 5 of Swords here, okay? You may or they may be outgrowing some of it, but there has been a lot of critical, competitive thing, okay? So for those of you who knew about the other person, don't compete, okay? You know, seek your abundance in yourself. But you know what? This very well could have spoke to money. You know, a lot of times somebody will jump ship on you when they think there's more, the grass is greener on the other side. Okay, the grass is greener where you water it. Okay, just real simple. 10 of Swords, okay, speaks to heartbreak. Okay, if you didn't go down this path with this person and experience this, count your lucky stars, because this is where it would have ended up. And I think if some of you went down this path and you're hurting pretty badly, you got 2 cards that speak to that, okay? But if you didn't, trust and believe, Libra, on this one, you dodged a bullet. And there it is right there. The card of heartbreak. 2 cards of heart. Those are the 2 cards of heartbreak in tarot as I read them. You're encouraged to heal and move past that. This person may have been at a distance, could certainly speak to a change of address. Boom. Okay? But this is the card of healing and moving on to calmer pastures, calmer waters, taking a break from the whole thing and finding your peace inside, Libra. That's what I get for that. Wow. So sorry. All right. Scorpio gang. Scorpio gang. What's up with my Scorpio gang? Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why has your person not reached out? Why has your person not reached out? Why has your person not reached out, Scorpio? Let's take a look. Okay, first of all, okay, I'm going to show you the cards. King of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. You may have been dealing with Pisces, but maybe not. We've also got Earth and Fire. A lot of times very controlling, but sometimes self-doubt and indecision here. Kind of didn't know what they want. Didn't see the value here, okay? Somebody could not see the forest for the trees, okay? This is often about fooling yourself. Now, I don't know if this is you or them. That could go either way or it could be both, okay? But certainly A lot of unknowns here, probably, that you may not have even known about, Scorpio. Let's dig a little bit deeper. I know we're doing a quick, yeah, Five of Swords, okay? There's been some competitiveness here and criticism. Somebody's outgrowing it, and I hope it's you. But you know what? Ten of Wands in the reverse. This person was really not giving you a fair shake. Not a lot of objectivity. Not a lot of clear vision when this card comes up in reverse, okay? Very overburdened a lot of times. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Again, a lot of indecision with both of these cards, okay? Really just being stuck in a decision-making process, okay? Impatient, imbalanced many times, not equal give and take whenever that comes up. This is being very passive and ambivalent about the whole situation, kind of whatever, you know, yeah. But a lot of indecision here too, okay? And just really not seeing any value for whatever reason, which, you know, we saw that this person was not giving you a fair shake and not looking at things in a very objective way. So I see that very clearly for you, Scorpio. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarian energy. Let's take a look at my Saggies. What's up, Saggies? Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why has your person not reached out? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. One cut's going to do it, Saggy. Straight and to the point. Okay, there we go. All right. So here's the thing. You may be, one or both of you may be in an obsessive, addictive type energy, and I'm not necessarily always talking about substance abuse here. It could be addicted to a person, okay? Somebody is losing a heck of a lot of sleep over this. But your person, you know, you guys probably came together or initially had interest in each other because of loneliness, which is really a toxic reason. Many people come together for that reason because they don't like being alone, okay? My Nine of Swords is my lonely card, okay? So for what it's worth, you know, and your person is very, they're not looking at things through a clear lens many times, okay? Page of Swords in the reverse can speak to immaturity, certainly, but a lack of objectivity, and they don't see the value in this thing, okay? That's another thing, Queen of Pentacles, when it comes up in reverse, and I don't think they see your value, okay? And it's lost its spark. They've just lost their interest. That's the bottom line, Sagittarius. Seven of Cups in the reverse, okay? Lack of purpose, lack of spark many times, okay? Knight of Swords, just really not coming forward, okay? Not coming forward. That's the bottom line. And really, I think for some of you, this person's really caught up in other people's opinions and really, for whatever reason, more about pleasing the people that they're worried about their opinions than looking at this through an objective lens and seeing your value. They don't see your value. That's the bottom line, okay? Eight of Cups, walking away card, okay? But, you know, many times speaks to, you know, not having healed all wounds sometimes, okay, with that card. That's another thing. I don't know if that's you or them or both of you. Like attracts like, so, you know, we could go down that path all day. But they're not seeing your value. You probably came together out of loneliness. You may very well be lonely right now and having a lot of sleepless nights over this thing. Page of Swords in reverse. They're not looking at this through a clear lens, worried about other people's opinions and not speaking their truth. And it's lost spark. And then you got the card of walking away, okay? So that's kind of where we are on things, Sagittarius. That's what I'm getting for you. Cappies, how are you guys doing, Capricorns? Capricorn energy. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why has your person not reached out, Capricorn? Why has your person not reached out, Cappies? Let's find out, Capricorn. All right, no cuts it is. There we go. All right, so I'm getting a little bit of immaturity here. They really just don't see the value, to be honest. Ace of Pentacles, you got the King of Swords in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, okay? But anyway, they are probably immature and or selfish. okay, and just not seeing your value, okay? That's what I'm getting to. Holding back. This person could very well be at a distance, okay? But at any rate, holding back, the Chariot card, which is Cancer energy, but the Chariot card can certainly speak to someone holding back, okay? Yeah, Three of Wands. Okay, here it is. They really have just lost the spark in this. Okay, they're not motivated to take action for whatever reason. I just think that, yeah, Sun card reversed. Okay, he certainly speaks to endings. For many of you, this may have been a divorce. I'm just going to call that out. But they don't see the value. Why? Because they're not looking at things through a clear lens. Okay, that's the bottom line. But I got holding back, I got endings all day long, and I got lost interest. And the reason they lost interest is because they weren't looking through a clear lens. They didn't see any value in this. They did not see the value in my beautiful Cappies. They're a loss. And count your blessings, okay? All right. Aquarius, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing, Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Aquarius. Why is your person, why have they not reached out, Aquarius? Why has your person not reached out? Why has your person not reached out? Here we go, Aquarius, okay? Well, Aquarius, okay, here's the thing. Some of you they have, or they're going to, okay? But as soon as they do, it's going to end, okay? You got, they may be at a distance too, I'm going to say that. But here's, these cards came out in this order. All right, they take action. You got a love offer here, but then it ends as soon as it starts, the Death card. So I really am getting wishy-washy here. You may be dealing with a Scorpio, but at the end of the day, they're not willing to take a leap of faith. Full reversed, okay? And Six of Pentacles, they're not very give and take. It's not going to be balanced, and really there is no value in this. And I think they're going to feel that way, or, you know, whatever, and that may be why they haven't reached out till now, okay? But it has to, you know, could very well be that this thing is, they're looking for a financial type help from you, and it's probably not forthcoming if my Aquariuses are half as cerebral as I know you to be. Two of Cups reversed. Not worth your time. Not worth their time in their mind either. Okay? Putting too much time and neglecting yourself. Boom. Probably a strong soul connection. That's kind of what I'm getting, Aquarius. Nine of Cups. I think for many of you, you're going to see that at the end of the day, while you thought this is exactly what you wanted, you're going to realize it was far from it. Okay? And, you know, I think if you get the wishy-washiness that we originally talked about with this person, the same is probably true for them. They thought you were exactly what they wanted, and then they bailed. Or they will, because that's what I'm getting in the cards, okay? That's that Death card. All right, Pisces gang. Pisces gang. What's up with you guys? Pisces, Pisces. What's up with you? Let's take a look, Pisces. Let's take a look, Pisces. See what's up with you guys. Ugh, cards are going crazy. All right, we're going to shuffle one more time. I know the right messages will come to those who need to hear. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why has your person not reached out? Okay. Well, they lost interest. We know that for whatever reason. I think the spark, they just kind of lost the spark. That Four of Wands in the reverse can speak to that. The World card can certainly speak to completion and endings when it comes up in the reverse. Somebody's neglecting themselves, taking care of somebody else too much, okay? I think you're so worried about this person that you're neglecting yourself, Pisces. I'm just going to kind of call that out. Queen of Cups there. Three of Pentacles. They're not really seeing a value in this thing, okay? I think, if you want to know the truth, they probably were expecting far too much from you than any human can do. And you really tried, okay? Over-tried and neglected yourself as a result. But you got perfectionistic and egotistical right here with this card when the Three of Pentacles comes up in reverse. Can certainly speak to impatience. outside influence, possibly other people's opinions. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is you overcoming all of this drama and conflict and taking care of you. Very arrogant, probably, person, okay? And, yeah, you know, you may have been dealing with an Aries. Sometimes this dude can be arrogant. I mean, very charismatic, yes, of course. Promise you the sun, moon, and stars, but at the end of the day, you know, and this person can be very perfectionistic and egotistical. Okay, the Emperor card can go a number of different ways. When it's surrounded by, here's the card of walking away. They felt like there was greener pastures somewhere else. Well, hello, the pastures are greener wherever you water them. But this person didn't see that. Okay, but at any rate, I think many of you really felt disillusioned by this thing. Okay, but when the Emperor card comes up and it's surrounded by, you know, other cards that are not so pleasant, then that's what it is. And it's left you feeling lonely, very lonely. A lot of sleepless nights, anguish. Okay, just, you know, lack of peace there. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? Nine of Swords. When it comes up in the upright, that's, you know, what it means. That's my card of loneliness, anxiety, you know, and again, can speak to having dealt with an egotistical individual. Okay, let's read for everyone real quick. All right, all signs. What do you need to know about this individual that has not reached out? What else do you need to know? What other observations and advice can the deck and the tarot deck give my viewers today? If you haven't already done so, I hope you'll hit me up for a personal reading, okay? Certainly subscribe to my channel, and I love the likes and comments, y'all. It means so, so much, okay? All right, beautiful. You're to step into your own power. Right now, some of you are your own worst enemy. You're kind of working against yourself, okay? Don't fight this process, okay? Magician reversed, okay? You're kind of told to step into your own power, okay? This is a card of balance. It's a warrior and a winner. Literally pulls all the resources together and overcomes. This is a person who has fought a major battle and won. And you can do that, okay? This is all about healing and going to calmer waters. Both of these cards speak to distance. And we can be talking energetic distance, but many of you in your readings, we had distance and changing of address coming up too. But you're encouraged to move along to calmer waters your damn self and take the reins of your car or your horse or whatever, you know, the chariot, and drive to healing and stepping into your power and make this become this instead of being your own worst enemy, which is kind of where many of you are right now. And I understand it's hard healing from, you know, situations. Some of you, those were some major heartbreaks that we talked about. Some of you, it was just maybe a crush, but some of you, it was some serious stuff. We were talking divorce and upheaval, big time. I know that. I got that from the energies. I could tell. I really could. And my heart breaks for you. It really does. It sucks like anything. All right. A time to give to rather than take, Virgo energy. And sometimes this is about giving to yourself. You cannot give to other people unless you take care of you first. Some of you need to really work through that fear of loneliness. Okay. That was overwhelming in some of the stuff, okay? Bring love into the situation, and you cannot do that if you're not loving yourself first, okay? All right, and let's get a quote for you guys, okay? Real quick. My deck of quotes, things that speak to my heart, right? And shuffle these up real good. Same card came up that was on the top, I swear, whenever I pulled it up. Trust my nudges, the universe. And if this is very appropriate, if there are enough red flags in a situation to so address, maybe you should pay attention. Be prepared for your authenticity to offend some people. Those are the ones who don't matter. All right, and I'm going to speak to addiction to other people as opposed to love. And I talk about that a lot, okay, in my stuff about twin flames specifically, but okay. Addiction. This is addiction begins with the hope that something out there can instantly fill up the emptiness inside. But guess what? No one can. Only you can. Okay? So I would encourage all of you to step into healing and try to understand that for many of you, you dodged a bullet. For many of you, you suffered heartbreak. I saw the difference in the energies when we read the various signs. My heart breaks for those of you who had to undergo yet another relationship hamster wheel failure. And you probably know this, but I've got a lot of helpful information for you on my various playlists, okay, that will hopefully help you deal with heartbreak, okay? You can look at the Life Preserver, and some of the other ones will probably be helpful for you too, okay? I wish you all great healing and many, many blessings, okay?